Victor Bart, if you're watching this, I wanted to know that you are one of my idols on YouTube. Alright, so this is the next day, and I tried to install Windows 98 in this machine, but the problem is, I use floppy disks. I use actual, real floppy disks to store stuff. And so what happened is that Windows 98 needs general USB drivers that you have to install on your own. It doesn't come with the operating system. And I had it saved on floppy, but this specific floppy was reading stuff incorrectly, and then it would execute illegal operations, or it was not working. And I noticed that this floppy is corrupted. It's not reading properly anymore. So what I had to do is that I had to record a DVD with the driver. Yes, I recorded an entire DVD with a 300 kilobyte file in it, just that I could actually use this machine because there's no other option. I don't have a floppy emulator, I don't have anything like that. I'm doing the old way. I'm really doing it the old way. And the worst thing is that my main computer doesn't even have a floppy connector inside of it, so I can plug a floppy in the motherboard because it's so new. I had a few problems with the video card driver because, well, the driver for the video card was a bit messy. You know, I would install the driver and then Windows wouldn't start. But I got a version of the driver working right here, thanks to Phil from Phil's Computer Lab. And let's test some games today. Why is this so dark? So this is Quake 1, and it's rather slow in this first area, but it actually gets a bit better. I wish I could have an FPS counter in the up there. But it's good. It's not bad. This mouse is a bit weird. So as you can see down there, we got around 26.7 frames a second, which I think it's okay, but it's not ideal. I mean, if I had my K6-2 in here, which we were supposed to have at least 60 frames per second in this specific game. But as you can see, my problem is that I can't set the music. I can't make the music play, and that's very frustrating. That's the only real problem that I have with this one. I can't make the music play. See that? I can actually make the sound effects play through the video card, the sound card, but I can't make the music play. Which is very frustrating. And I know for a fact that this version of Doom that I have does actually have the music. It's not my fault that I downloaded a silent Doom version. This version actually does have music. Whoops. So let's run a time demo here too. I think I have to do it from the prompt. Yep. $5,026 divided by 2492 and then multiply it by 35. Okay, so we got 70 point something frames a second in there, which I think it's good. It's not bad at all. The only real hassle is that I can't make the audio play in the game. It's the only real problem that I'm having right now. Let's try another game. What about I don't know, Descent. I don't know why, but the audio in this game is just so low. Let's jump all this shit. Jesus Christ. This game runs very slowly, but I think that the resolution is very high, that's why. This is Outlaws. And now that I got used to the reversed controller of Descent, now I have to play an FPS. That's just wonderful. Whoop, I'm out of bullets. So I think that this game runs slowly because it is a high-resolution MS-DOS game. That's got to be why this game is so slow in this machine. And I think that probably this game wouldn't run too good, even on my K6 too. Although I really wish I had a K6 III Plus or something. But those processors are extremely rare to find in here because mostly the place where I get my parts is all from dumpster computers, and I don't think I'm gonna find a K6 III Plus just laying in a dumpster. Someone will find that CPU and will notice that CPU is pretty rare, and then well, they're not going to throw it away. Simply put, die. Yeah, but this is another game that is very fun to play. But runs too slowly. It's just way too heavy for this machine. You can see it's very skippy. In real life it's much worse, but in the camera it isn't as bad, but you can clearly see that it's not proper. This one already supports mouse, which is pretty unique for a DOS game. I mean, I'm actually aiming with the mouse. Imagine if I were to do this using the keyboard, it would be a nightmare. Not impossible, though. It still has the same controls as the original Doom. If you want to play it that way, you can play it just like Doom. You know, with the control firing the weapon and you know, the arrows like this. So you can actually still play this just like Doom, as you see. It's possible to play this just like Doom. Although this is a fully 3D game, it's not a pseudo 3D game like Doom, which appears to be 3D but is not actually 3D. Weird. The actual sound plays. Some sounds play through the sound blaster, and some sounds play through the PC speaker. That's weird. But this game is completely enjoyable. It's very, very smooth. Butter smooth. Butter. There's no one in here. Where was that secret? I can't remember. Computer locked up. Gee. Nope, not running Duke Nukem 3D. So, the thing with this game is... So this is Duke Nukem 2, and the problem with this game is that I can't make any sound at all come out of the sound card. You can see it says Sound Blaster sounds, but nothing comes out. So in order to actually hear anything, I have to use PC sounds because I have a PC speaker hooked up. So now you'll be able to hear something. I shouldn't have broken those pots. It's fucking ghosts. This kind of reminds me of Contra, although this is clearly not Contra. Dead. So there you have it, guys. This is the Windows/DOS 3D gaming machine. I'm still looking forward to play more games in this machine, but since this machine is quite a bit weak, I can't do very much with it. So thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for everyone on the Retro Machines group for voting on the poll and choosing the parts. This is a very interesting build because I kind of fancy the Pentium 166. Too bad it's just too weak. One thing we can do right now is run QuickMark to see how powerful the CPU is. I know that the contrast is quite messed up. Whoops. Let's see how powerful the CPU is. $347 megaflops. Look at all the stuff that I have open in my computer. I have like Windows tab, like a lot of windows on, a lot of tabs in Google Chrome. I have like stuff open down here. Let's just see. I mean, this is not a fair comparison at all. $64 gigaflops. I know for a fact that if I close all the programs, it goes up to 67 gigaflops. So this is 347 megaflops. So you would need, let's say, 130 of these to match just my single Core i5 in there. That's nuts. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video again. Thank you everyone again on the Retro Machines group for being so nice. And I'll see you guys in the next one.